Now that we've found Scratch on the Pi and we've had a brief introduction to the different areas within Scratch that we will be using, let's go ahead and build our first program. So what I want you to find is under the control block type, so go ahead and click on the control block type. You'll see a bunch of different blocks. These blocks control how the program flows. You'll see this when green flag clicked block. And let's go ahead and take one of these and drag it and drop it into the scripts area. So just click on the when green flag clicked, hold the mouse button down, and then drag it and drop it into the scripts area. All right, and then the next block that I want you to find, it will be under the motion tab. So click on the motion blocks and then find the move 10 steps block. And you can drag it, and if you place it right under the when green flag clicked, you'll see that this white bar appears indicating that, hey, if I release the mouse button right here, the block will snap and connect to this stack of scripts. So when I release it, you can see it snaps and connects. If you wanted to pull it apart, you can click and drag it apart and move it back, and you'll see it snaps and connects, just so you get a feel for that connecting blocks together. All right, and then to execute this program, well, this stack of blocks starts whenever the green flag is clicked. All we need to do is click on the green flag, and you'll see the cat move 10 steps to the right, or 10 pixels to the right. And if you keep clicking on the green flag every single time, you'll see that the cat does move 10 blocks to the right. Another little tip, whenever you click on it, you'll see that it highlights the stack in white, indicating that, hey, the stack is currently executing. So when I click on the green flag, it executes that stack. All right, so let's change this up. Instead of moving a positive 10 steps, let's move a negative 100 steps. So a negative 100 steps. And which direction do you think this is going to move? If positive moved the cat to the right, which direction do you think a negative number of steps will move the cat? If you said left, you are correct. So go ahead and click the green flag to see the cat perform this action. And the cat jumps almost back to the middle of the screen. So it seems that I clicked move 10 steps to the right almost 10 times. All right, and that is a very jumpy motion. He just jumps from one place to another. So I do want to introduce another block to you guys that will help with some more fluid motion. If you remove this move negative 100 steps, you can just drag it back to this block area and release it, and it deletes it. And then find the glide 1 second to X value, Y value block. And drag that out into your scripts area and connect it. So the way that this one works is you can adjust these values to where you can specify how long it takes the cat, or how long it takes the current sprite to move from one position to another, from wherever it currently is to some other X, Y point on this stage. So if you notice on the stage, there are X values and Y values that are associated with each pixel. As you move your mouse around, you'll see that it's telling you, hey, this is the X and Y value of the mouse pointer currently. So up here in the top right, you'll see they're both positive. Bringing this back to some math, that's quadrant 1. In the top left, quadrant 2, the X value is negative and the Y value is positive. Quadrant 3, in the bottom left, the X value is negative and the Y value is negative. And in quadrant 4, Y is negative, but the X is positive. So our axes, our X and Y axes, run straight through the center of this, as one might expect if they drew an XY axis on here. All right, so let's specify a double negative one, so we can expect it to end up somewhere in the bottom left corner. So let's do negative 40, and let's say, or let's go more negative than that, negative 156 and negative 118. Negative 156, negative 118. All right, and then if we click on the green flag, we'll see the cat take 5 seconds to get to that position, which was around here. So it'll nice and slowly just glide to that position of instead of just jumping and instantly being in that position. All right, well, that was our first program. So congratulations.